Welcome to Walk-Ons. I'm Morgan Smith. I got Nick, the voice Reed, with us, and you got Brian, Mr. Absolutely Bolt, to my left. Hey, let's go ahead and get this out of the way, man. Tell me about this Hogs game.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? Tell me about the one last week.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be the last one you're gonna be able to talk about for a while.
For a little while.
It was a good win.
Did you go to the game?
I didn't. No,
Huh.
my wife had to work. She's got to work one weekend out of the month. We're going. I'll be gone. Not this weekend. I'm not going to go to Georgia and watch that, but I'm going next week to Ole Miss.
Huh.
Okay.
So I found out some interesting facts about this Arkansas team.
Okay.
Do you know they have the most 6-year players of any team ever? They have 12 6-year players on their roster. 12. How's that even possible?
COVID.
But 12.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
you know what this means. Next year,
yeah,
doormat again. Y'all gonna move y'all back down to the basement.
back to the basement.
Did you see the SEC short on that?
Yes.
That's funny. Hey man, for real though, they got Arkansas's got a good team. Love it while you can.
Oh,
It is what it is.
I'll admit that Arkansas's team is very good. That stat makes sense though. You know, they look a lot better than we've seen them in a long time, but they've got a lot of knowledge. They've got a lot of ups on a lot of teams.
It's got to be the linemen and linebackers because
Yeah.
I've looked at the skill guys. They're all young.
Yeah.
When I say young, I mean they're all normal college players.
Yeah.
Dude, 12 6-year players. That's a lot.
Yeah. Some of them transferred in the portal.
God,
The portal's a great thing.
The portal's the best thing that happened to college football before the NIL. Obviously, that's the best. Yeah. But the portal before that was the best.
Man,
thing
the UIL got over on everybody with that.
Yeah, I think so.
The UIL was supposed to pay the players, and how they got out of not paying players was like, oh, we'll let y'all earn money this way. They ain't paying nobody anyway.
Yeah, we'll let you have
and
your
the whole
names.
point, they're like blinded everybody. Hey, don't look over here. Let's look over here.
Yeah, I agree. I'll agree wholeheartedly on that.
I mean, so your average player isn't getting anything. I mean, I guess they get a little stipend now.
Yeah, I guess there's some guys that are taking care of their team though, like the Miami quarterback. He signed his deal and he broke it down to where everybody on the team gets at least something.
He's going to regret that.
He probably will regret that later, but for right now and for the whole, I think that's a good thing that he did that.
I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing at all.
I think it's good because think about if you have a friend on the team and you're over here making millions and he's eating ramen noodles every night. You know, you might want him to get something.
That ain't his fault.
It's not, but if you can help, why not help?
We see who the greedy people are.
It's not about being greedy. He's splitting that with like 60 people.
True.
It may be enough.
Somebody hadn't educated this kid on taxes.
Yeah.
He might think he's splitting it. No, he's the one getting shafted. Anyway, anything you want to say about Arkansas, let's get this out of the way.
No, I don't have anything
All
to
right,
say.
what do you think about this Georgia game? Realistically, I didn't think they could beat A&M. So Arkansas, I'm telling you, real deal, they're a legit football team. Can they hang with Georgia at Georgia?
No.
All right, 18.5-point favorite is Georgia. How on earth is a top 8 team going to be an 18.5? Georgia's an 18.5 favorite over them. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. I mean,
So what?
there's always a chance, and of course, you know me. I mean, I'm always gonna. There's always a chance.
Well,
But,
the line's based on betting.
Yeah.
So people are not betting with Arkansas.
Right.
So, I mean, dude, if they get up to the 20,
But it
21
was even
point-
worse than that. It's come down a little.
Has it come down?
Yeah.
If I'd have known it was in the 20s, I don't gamble, but I might have gambled on that.
Oh, yeah, most
It's
definitely.
come down a little bit. Yeah.
Arkansas is a good football team. I don't think they can be beat by 21 points.
I think
It would have to be
I'm
a
an
complete
Arkansas fan.
meltdown.
I'm just being realistic. If I'm betting, and Arkansas is not my team, I think Arkansas loses by 2 touchdowns.
I give it closer than that.
I mean, Georgia's the real deal, but I don't think. I mean, I think Arkansas is a legitimate top 5 team.
Yeah.
If they had the playoffs right now, I'm putting them in over a bunch of those guys. I'm going to go Alabama, Georgia. I got to put Arkansas in right now.
Yeah, I got to put Arkansas in right now. They're
I
just
think
fun to watch, too.
I think Arkansas is a top 10 team right now. I don't think they've proven to be in the top 5. But if you ask me, just from watching Georgia and Bama play, I put Georgia over Bama right now.
Oh, no.
All right, let me ask you this. If Arkansas loses to Alabama, loses to Georgia, can they still get in?
No.
If they beat either one of those teams, can they still get in?
I don't think
Does
so.
the name Arkansas – is the name Arkansas going to keep them out?
Yes.
I think that's one reason why you're seeing right now with Vegas, with the spread being so big. I mean, a lot has to do with the name. It just does.
Did you see the doormat commercial or moving out of the basement?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was
Yeah, I
hilarious.
see all
That's
of
one of the
That
best
was
things I've ever
hilarious.
seen.
I love them.
Yeah, but, man, it is exciting. So I was at the Cowboy game. Me and Walker went to the Cowboy game Monday night. Dude, the Cowboys look unbelievable right
Well,
now.
didn't you go to the Arkansas game too?
No, I didn't go there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going up there for both.
No, it was evidently Arkansas travels well because I couldn't even get a hotel room.
Yeah.
So, for that Saturday anyway. But, man, Dak is where it's at. I still feel like we either need to trade Ezekiel Elliott or we need to start utilizing him.
Thank you. Somebody said
I think Pollard is better fit for this offense. I mean, every big run seems like it's Pollard.
Exactly. But Zeke did, I guess, kind of show why he's $90 million Sunday.
Oh, he is the best running back.
He definitely. But they also finally gave him the ball. I mean, he had 11 carries, and that was his most carries up till Monday night.
But if you're not going to utilize the guy, trade him. Yeah. Get 2 offensive linemen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've got the money to keep him, why give him to somebody else?
Well, would you rather have a great offensive line or one great running back with? You know what I mean?
I'd rather have whatever wins games. If you're winning with the
offensive line,
if you got the line to win right now,
well, we say we're winning. We've won 2 games. One thing I learned about the Cowboys: let's don't get too hyped up about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the same way we all feel about Arkansas.
Exactly. Right now,
it's
Cowboys
real
and
good,
Arkansas
but the wheels could absolutely fall off.
But these Arkansas fans, man, y'all go a little bit too far.
No, we do not.
Calling for Jefferson to be a Heisman candidate.
Yeah,
No, that's too much.
That's crazy.
No,
that's too much.
It's just like Cowboy fans. There are some of you that are just going to take it too far, and then there are some of us that are realistic. Okay.
All right. They didn't show this on TV, but I got to tell you about it. If I'd have known they weren't showing it on TV, I'd have videoed it. So Jimmy Johnson, Drew Pearson, and another guy got their Hall of Fame rings during halftime. Jimmy Johnson had this place lit. Dude, It was so much fun. He's sitting there, I want to thank this person and this person. And he said, I got one more thing to say. And everybody got real quiet. And he was like, how about them Cowboys? And the entire stadium at the same time. Dude, everybody was on their feet. It was rocking. An Eagles suck chant started, and it went on for like 10 minutes. Y'all had to have heard it on TV. Dude, it was so loud in there. It was live.
I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I definitely would have loved to be there for that Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know they were doing it.
That would have been crazy.
They came out with all that stuff. Like Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, like everybody was there, dude. It was – I'm glad I was there to see it. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. What else we missing? Cowboys are on top of the world.
Oh, since we're on the NFL, Richard Sherman gets a 1-year deal with the Buccaneers.
So he didn't get traded. He got cut from the 49ers last year?
Yeah, he got cut from the 49ers last year, or released, or however you want to say it. So he was done. He was a free agent, and that's how he kind of went into that little spiral. His wife came out.
I forgot about
talking
that.
about his depression and stuff like that or whatever. But Tampa Bay's giving him a shot, 1-year deal.
I mean, they got Antonio Brown on the roster. Might as well go all in. You know what I mean? They probably already got one psychiatric dude on there like, hey, can you handle 2 crazy people? You know? Like, yeah, sure, double the salary, baby.
But I saw a couple interviews, and it looks like, I mean, obviously anybody can hold it together for a few minutes, but it looks like he's got his head back on and he's ready to ball.
Man, I've always been a Richard Sherman fan. I'm a big fan of defensive backs.
Same here.
And I think they have the toughest position in football, especially at the NFL level. Every rule is made for them to fail.
Facts.
So to be as great as he's been in this, like even when Dion played, the rules were against him, but not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still have contact and stuff. Now it's like after 5 yards, do not touch anybody. And for Richard Sherman to be as great as he's been for as long as everybody's talking about Revis Island. Dude, Richard Sherman.
Exactly. I mean, Revis Island, he's more of a man-up guy. Richard Sherman was the best at the scheme. And I think that's what ended up happening to him in San Fran last year. He didn't really have very many guys around him in the defensive back there. And he couldn't really stay in that. They couldn't cover him up with that cover, too. They had to be a man, and he kind of got beat a little bit. But
yeah, I mean, he was exposed last year. I mean, from experience, if you rupture your Achilles, you cannot tell me at the most athletic position possibly in the world, which I think cornerback in the NFL, you got to be one of the best athletes in the world to play that position.
For sure.
To rupture your Achilles and still be the same player, I just don't think it's possible. I mean, I still have trouble walking sometimes. It hurts. So imagine being a professional athlete. Kobe, we saw it affect him, you know. So I don't know.
KD, Kevin Durant, going to the NBA a little bit. Kevin Durant's the best comeback from the Achilles that I've seen so far right now.
I just still believe it's going to be tougher for I don't know. NBA is running up and down the court a lot. There's a lot of wear and tear on the body, but I just don't think anything compares to football.
Exactly.
I really don't.
I guess being in your back pedal also.
Yeah, there's a lot of jogging in the NBA, standing, setting. Dude, in football, it's like find me a play where a cornerback does nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody's running you down the field, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think about Richard Sherman?
I don't watch enough professional football to have an opinion. I mean, I know who he is. I've watched him, but all I remember is the loud mouth, but I've never watched him play. As far as
do you not like the people that do that?
I don't like the big flashy talk a lot type guys. I do like prime time.
Even if they back it up.
Yeah, but I mean, as a cornerback, that's the deal with me. As a cornerback, you're not always going to be able to back it up.
Yeah.
You're going to get beat. So when you talk smack and then you get beat, you look like a fool.
I wonder if they have percentages of like passes caught on you or touch.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
His has got to be super low.
His is gonna be crazy. Jalen Ramsey is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Those type of guys, like they talk a lot of trash, but if you're a quarterback and you're coming to the week, their number and name is circled on. You know,
I honestly believe this. If you believe you're the greatest at what you do, there's no way you're not going to tell somebody about it. You know what I mean? Like he's going like nobody talks more than an NFL wide receiver that thinks he's it. Imagine if T.O. and Deion Sanders played against each other in their primes, and we had social media.
Neither one of them make it through a game.
That'd be fun.
I mean, it would be fun, but both of those guys can back it up. Like Richard Sherman is one of the few players that can.
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen Ramsey, I think, is the best cornerback in the game right now, probably.
Yeah, probably.
But I still don't think – like Richard Sherman, outside of Deion, I think he's the best I've ever seen do it. When he was in Seattle, I mean, you just – that interview post-game, what's the dude that went to Tech?
Crabtree.
Oh,
Crabtree.
dude.
Don't ever try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree.
I mean, he probably shouldn't say stuff like that, but who
Well,
cares?
I mean, I know why he did it. The money. It drove his stock up.
No, that's who Richard Sherman is.
No,
Richard Sherman got on national television and talked to Skip Bayless like everybody's always wanted to.
Exactly.
Yeah, and nobody thought he was the best.
Who?
Until he told everybody he was the best.
No, Richard Sherman was the best.
If you were watching football, you knew.
It was either Revis or Richard Sherman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now you're giving me two options.
No, it was one of the two, but I'm telling you it was Richard Sherman.
Okay.
To me, they're in two different categories. You can't put them in the same because as far as lockdown corner, we won't see another Revis.
All right. In the Revis thing, no, you say that. They were talking about at first he was Revis Island, and then they were calling him, what was it, the Revis what are them places you go on vacation? The Revis All-Inclusive Resort, because everybody could catch a touchdown pass there. We ain't never heard that about Richard Sherman. I mean, he got beat a little bit in San Francisco, but he was on the one receiver every time. You're going to get beat playing the best receiver every single play. But that's what he did at Seattle and in his prime, and he was just locked down. Anyway, I love me some defensive backs. Deion Sanders is the GOAT, will always be the GOAT, but Richard Sherman – I don't know what class Hall of Fame he's going to be in, but he better be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he'll be in. He probably hurt himself because, they do a lot of off-the-field stuff or whatever. So he probably hurt himself a little bit.
If T.O. got in, he's going to get in.
Oh, yeah, true that.
If T.O. got in, Richard Sherman's getting in.
True that.
All right. Hey, so we got Liberty-Eylau here tonight. 3-1 start on the season. Got a big game against number 7 Vance coming to town Friday night. We have Coach Davis here, a few players. It's going to be a great time tonight. I'm looking forward to hearing from the players and coaches about the season they have going on so far. I'm really excited for them.
Oh, yeah. They've definitely turned the corner. Liberty-Eylau, a lot of the city has been looking at them to do something for a couple of years, and I think this is the year. This is the year they turn it around and get back on top.
Yep.
Yeah, Coach Davis is the kind of guy that you just want to play for. And when you talk with him, you kind of get that vibe from him.
Let's do this. Let's take a quick 1-minute break, and we will be right back.
Not long ago, Samantha had to raise her hand to leave the classroom. Just like that, she had to decide her future. She knew she wanted to go to college, but she wasn't ready to choose her major. So she enrolled at Texarkana College. At a fraction of the cost of a university, Samantha can start on her basics while she decides what she wants to do with her future. Start here at Texarkana College. Not
We are back. We had a Coach Davis with us, Superintendent, Mr. Thompson. We got my man Earl Gill here with us. Guys, how's everything going in the island?
It's going.
What do you call it, the island?
I call it the island.
Why do you call it the island? Is that what it's supposed to be called?
I call it the island because the way that I drive to work, I cross a railroad, and every morning around 6 o'clock, there's a train on the railroad, and I call it the Eylau 6 o'clock train in the morning. If you're close to 4th Street, you know what I'm
You get
talking
to work
about.
at 6 o'clock in the morning?
I try to get there about 6:30.
No, he doesn't.
No,
Because
I
I'm there already.
Yeah, he's there.
I heard you. I know you get there super early. I've heard stories about how early you get there.
He gets there early.
I've never been an early riser. I just cannot make myself get up that early. I'll stay up really late,
Yeah.
and I'll do a lot of work late at night, but I can't get up early.
I try to beat him, but he's hard to beat.
What do you do when you
Yeah.
get there?
Okay, I'm glad you asked this.
Oh, here
I
we go.
was so-
Here we go.
No.
I asked that same thing. I'm curious, too. I get to hear an answer
I'm-
now.
so-
No, I'm
You know, I just, before you talk, being at work longer doesn't mean you get more work done.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I'm glad I thought about this. Okay, so what I want to say
You
is,
thought about it, huh?
no, when I get to work, it's before everyone else gets there, right?
Except for Mr. Thompson.
No, except for Mr. Thompson.
All right.
And when I walk in, my best part of my day is when I walk in, he's reading his Bible, right?
All right.
So I'll drop my stuff off, and I'll come back and talk to him. And we'll only get to talk for like 30 or 45 minutes, but those talks are like as candid and as real. I'm not saying that you're not a real person all the time, but they're real conversations that we have, and he knows where I stand on things, and I know completely where he stands on things, and those talks, they do a lot for me throughout
Well, you
the
don't
day.
set an expectation. You're getting there at 6 o'clock every day.
No, I get there at 6:45 at the latest.
So hold on. You leave at 6 to get there, but you don't actually get there till 6:45.
That train,
That's
that 4th Street train is crazy.
this boy's wild, man.
when he started talking about islands, to me, an island is a median. I thought maybe he's running over islands on his way to work. I'm really
I've
not
been
sure.
hearing him say this constantly, and I'm like,
Yes.
why does he say this?
It's the island. I mean, it's far away. It's in South Texarkana. It's,
Far away.
I mean,
You just,
South Texarkana's,
you're talking nonsense, man. Coach Davis, man, after this 3-1 start, happy for you, happy for the team. You got Van coming to town this week. Number seven in the state.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I know you're up for it. What do you got planned?
Like I said, we want to be physical with them. We want to contain their quarterback, pretty good athlete. And have a big receiver, trying to make sure we limit his touches as well. And the physical up front, but at the same time, that's what we do. So we just got to be ready to slow their running game down as well.
And y'all been really, really good at that this year. It looks like heavy rains in the forecast, which will
Yes.
obviously affect the passing game, which should play in your favor, I would assume.
I agree, because we're much larger than they are up front, so we feel like we got advantage there on offense. So we feel pretty good where we're at, and our kids just got to play.
Man, I was looking at some stats. Y'all have a ton of defensive touchdowns this year.
Yes, we do.
There's no way to know this statewide, but you got to be, if not the top defensive, what do you even call that stat? I wish somebody would keep that stat for the state. 'Cause
Yeah.
You have to be in the top 5, if
Yeah.
not number 1.
Yeah, we were checking those stats the other day, making sure the defensive stats, because we, like I said, pick 6, we scoring points, at least 1 touchdown a game.
Yeah.
Just defensively. We had 2 Friday night, but pretty good for our kids. And I mean, they work hard every day and they play hard on Fridays.
Tracy Rebel's big hit made number 4 on our top 5 list. That kid is probably still feeling that.
Oh, he did. He slayed down. He didn't want to get up.
I wouldn't have got up.
Well, with the team having this much success, Coach, what are you doing right now to kind of keep the guys at a level head?
We try to pick it up each week. We're trying to push them a whole lot harder and challenge them a whole lot more just to keep them level and not getting ahead of themselves and preach one game at a time. I mean, we stay on that all day, every day of the week. So they're getting it now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you think you guys, because I keep using this terminology, turn the corner when I talk about Liberty-Eylau, do you think the team is there at that point right now where you guys can turn that corner and get that monkey off your back?
Yeah, we're close. I mean, we're close. We feel pretty good where we're at. We're a little ahead of pace in what we kind of really thought we would be, which is a good thing. But we feel like our guys are really gaining confidence right now, and they just work every day. They're doing a film study. I mean, we got a different team this year, and we're enjoying it.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you this. I was talking to – I don't want you to know I don't ask these kind of questions, but I was told this. Tracy Rebels, Michael Riley, they were talking to me, and they were like, we've bought in. The entire team's in. We're one unit. We're not a bunch of different individuals anymore. Coach Davis has done an excellent job. These are things your players are saying about you. I want you to know I'm not asking questions like that. All right, but that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
And, man, it's just like a different group of guys. Like, you come in, and, man, they're excited. They're happy. I know winning changes everything, but looks like it's just an exciting time, man. I'm really happy for you.
Appreciate it. I mean, off season we did kids worked extremely hard, and we tested them pretty hard because we knew we had a chance to be pretty good, and we pushed them to the limit, and they responded well. And we had a good 7-on-7 in the summer. Yeah. We didn't lose the game in it, so kids feeling good, and we like where they're at.
So this is the last week before district play.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So anything changed for you when you get into district? Are you holding back the playbook a little bit? Anything like that?
Yeah, we keep some things under wraps. We don't try to let everything out.
Earl's going to tell your playbook anyway. He leaves at 6 because he goes in the coach's office till 6:45. find out what's going on.
A little bit. I got a question right here for you, Coach. On Friday nights, what do you like to see more? You like to see those pick sixes, those fumble recoveries for touchdown, or you like to see those long runs or long passes for touchdown?
I like the long runs for touchdowns, and then plus the pick sixes, that adds to the equation. You never account for those, and when it happens, that's great to have. But at the same time, we want to control that clock and make that thing move and put our kids in good position at the end. We play, like we tell them, we play for the fourth quarter. And we want to be even or slightly ahead or slightly behind, but we feel like we're going to win it in 4.
Yes, sir.
I feel like the pick six is the best play in football.
Probably so.
I mean, if there's a pick six, it's always going to be number 1 on my list. Yeah. But I don't make our top 5 list. The guy at the end does. In my opinion, pick six is hands down best play in football.
Yes.
Most exciting too. Mr. Thompson, tell me what else going on at Liberty-Eylau.
Oh, wow.
Loaded question, but.
Yeah, loaded question. That's a lot. Academics, obviously, first and foremost, and Coach Davis does a great job of making our student athletes aware that they are students first. And so academically, they're performing in the classroom, and we always like that, and winning always helps the atmosphere and the culture of the school. So everything at the high school is going great. We have a lot of fall activities coming up that we're looking forward to in the community. We've got our fall festival coming up at the end of the month. We haven't had that in a year or so because of COVID. Might have even been 2 years. I can't remember, but we haven't had it in a while. So having that community event's going to be huge.
End of October?
End of October,
okay,
October
right.
30th.
That's going to be a big weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a real big weekend.
Yeah.
It's a big
Perfect time for a fall festival.
Yeah. On top of that, the day before that, October 29th, we actually have our senior citizens luncheon, where we invite our senior citizens up to the campus, and we provide a lunch for them and do some games with them, and that's always an exciting time. We get to, I guess, show off the campus a little bit, some of the students that visit with them, and they get to mingle with kids, and they really enjoy that and being part of a campus again. So our senior citizens love that event, so looking forward to that as well.
So I saw you have days where people can come and just drink coffee with you. Is that every day or?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday morning, coffee with the superintendent.
Well,
so if you're up, early enough.
I ain't going to be up there. You get there at 6. I'm lucky to get my kids to school on time.
Now, the coffee doesn't start till 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's come and go. They don't have to be there at 7, but, between 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever, if you want to come and have a cup of coffee, have a little conversation, I'm there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And, that's really transparent for a superintendent to do that because, you got to be super busy.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
always.
you're starting your day at 6 o'clock in the morning up there?
5:30.
5:30?
I leave the house about 5:20, so I'm at the office by 5:30.
Man, it's a workworkaholic.
Oh, yeah.
Golly.
I'm just an early riser.
Yes.
I'm going to let you have that.
Getting in that 10.
Listen, I've
sometimes a little hard
tried.
for me.
I tried the whole 5 o'clock thing. I tried it for a long time. It's just, I run into a part of my day. If I get up that early and start working, I have nothing to do. About midday. I'm like, you know what? Find something else to do. I probably should be at the gym at 5 o'clock.
You got to have the coffee with
Hey,
you.
it's too packed.
That's my excuse.
No, your excuse, you hang out the train for 45 minutes in the morning.
Oh, well, that train.
Or on some island. I'm really not sure which.
Oh, it's an island. It's an island. I love it.
Well, Coach, what should we expect Friday night?
Kids going to be having a lot of energy. We lost twice to this team last year, and they have our undivided attention. And our kids going to play hard, and we're going to get after them and get fit and try to out-physical them.
If you remember back in August, like August 4th or whatever it was, almost every kid said they're looking forward to this Van game.
Yes.
And so I'm hoping it rains a little bit. Do we need to be hoping for some rain? All right. Let's do that. Let's pray for some rain a little bit. I'm going to try to be there. That's the game I have on it. I think if it's raining, I think we're not going to do pregame in Longview. and I don't want them to hear me say that I'm kind of hoping it rains. But I want to come to this Van game.
Yes, sir.
Y'all don't freeze me out in that press box. Y'all have the best air conditioning in the world in that press box.
And food.
Yeah, I don't know about food. I know that air conditioning. Hey, big guys don't get cold. I was in there freezing last year.
Yeah, I've had them turn it up. I've had Tyler Huff turn it up. It's cold in there in that box.
You guys, anything y'all want to talk about that we might have missed?
Open mic time, man.
Can't wait for Friday.
I'm about to say, come on, Earl.
I can't wait for Friday.
Earl, since we're talking, I mean, what do you do all day? You know, since you get there so early.
Well, I have tasks that I have to knock out, and I'm just the day-to-day, making sure.
I don't know. You know?
I don't know.
Come on, Earl.
You know what I mean?
Come on, Earl.
Earl, you not doing anything? I mean, come on.
No, I'm busy.
Earl Downey can help you out, man.
Yes,
I'll tell you, Earl was even working late last night.
Okay.
We had a
Train must have been coming home.
our district leadership committee meeting was last night, and that's with the community involvement in that. And Earl had to give some reports at that meeting, so I know he's working because he had to actually have some data and some reports to deliver. So no, he's doing a good job.
I've
He
never
really
been good
is.
at spreadsheets.
I'm not either. But last night I had to give a presentation and I almost passed out because I was
He
so
was nervous.
Yeah,
He was
but we're good now.
You like presentations?
Well, I'm used to public speaking, but this is the first time sort of deal. Like it was different, and my breathing wasn't right.
And you're on the radio and everything. You ever worry about breathing?
Yeah,
It's a little different.
Yeah, this was different. This was really different.
People get to ask questions at the end of it.
Yes, but thankfully no one did.
But
That means nobody was paying attention.
I'll have to say Earl's done a great job of kind of putting a different twist on promotional things out in the community for through our social media aspect.
Yes.
I have no social media really. I'm just messing with you.
I know.
No, but that's really that helps brand us. That helps
Yeah.
get our name out there, and I think it's been great. It's been good.
I also want to say before we get out of here, the community, the support that has gotten behind you guys through this school year and season has been crazy around Texarkana. So shout out to y'all's community and fan over there in the Liberty-Eylau.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate them.
Let's do this. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Get some players on.
Welcome to Texarkana Magazine.
Where everyone is famous in their hometown.
Every month, we have the privilege of interviewing guests and sharing their inspiring stories with you.
You can find Texarkana Magazine at many locations around town. Look for us on the first of each month where we publish a new print issue and online every Tuesday.
We'd love to connect with you. Check us out online at txkmag.com and follow us on social media.
Stay famous, Texarkana.
We are back here at Walk-Ons with the Liberty-Eylau Leopards, sitting up here with a couple of football players and Tyler Huff.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Great.
Michael Riley having a big season this year. Just talk to us a little bit about how the season's been going. How y'all guys feeling over there in Liberty-Eylau?
Honestly, it's great. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better team to play with, so it's been great.
It's been fun watching y'all. I mean, some of the stats we've seen come out, some of the video we've seen, the 3-1 start. I mean, that's big time. Even if you look like that first game, the Pine Tree game, and what Pine Tree's done since then, dude, Y'all got it going on.
Most definitely, most definitely. And Tyler, you former Leopard, played against you while you were over at Liberty-Eylau. Now you're on the student side or helping out the students. Talk to us
Tyler,
about
can
that.
this dude ball or not? He's been talking. He sits at the office.
Nick could ball.
Well, he's been watching highlights of himself at the office, all sorts of stuff.
Nick could ball.
He's like a worse version of Trey.
I know.
I mean, he earned a scholarship to SMU, so I mean that speaks enough of him, man. Nick is he's a good guy. I've known him probably since middle school or so. Yeah, he's a baller. He's always been a baller. But
you ain't got to lie for him.
No, I'm not gonna lie for him. He's a good guy, man, and I'm good to see he's doing good in life.
Oh yeah, man, and I'm glad to see you doing good, and that's why I want to know what you're doing over there with the students.
Well, yeah, back to that. Well, you know, I'm a 4th grade math teacher, math and science.
There we go.
Grateful for the opportunity to return back to the community that invested into my life and pour into those kids every day. So it's not a job, it's a calling from God. I know it is, and so I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Most definitely, most definitely. What do you have to say about these guys right here sitting beside you?
These 2 guys are ballers. I enjoy calling their name every Friday night. Sean and Mike, I can't speak enough about them. They're both ballers, high-class guys, you know, to take care of their work in the classroom. And I pray that their career continues even after high school.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, we got Van coming up Friday.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me a little about that, Mike. I know this is a big game circled on y'all's calendar.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's like we want revenge, honestly, from last year.
Yeah.
We played them twice, and they came out with the win, and they shouldn't have. So we all want revenge. We're all locked in, and we're ready to play them.
Most definitely.
Sean, you think a win in this game against Van, with them being ranked number 7, that should push y'all into the top 10 in the state?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Coach a minute ago. Man, y'all have a ton of defensive touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
Like, way outside of normal. Y'all have, 6 or something like that?
Yeah.
In 4 games?
Yeah, they got 17 turnovers in the 4 games, and 15 of them are interceptions. So
that's nuts.
What that tell you, yeah, man.
Playing defense over there.
Absolutely.
We're working on our season list for everybody, so we'll get all that put together. If y'all have 15 interceptions, I guess y'all are going to have the top 5 spots.
Yeah, I said there's some teams that don't even get that in a season.
Exactly.
No.
So, you know, to get that in the first 4 games. That's,
15 in the first 4 games?
Yeah, 15, 17 forced turnovers, 2 fumble recoveries.
And what, 5 or 6 of them been returned for TDs?
Yeah, something like that. I think 4 of them. 4 of them
Golly.
have been. And Cal has, 5 himself?
Yeah.
So, that's awesome. Then these 2 guys have a couple. So, man.
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn a little bit, but I do have a record at my old school. I had 4 interceptions in 1 half of football. You can look it up.
Okay.
That's legitimate stats right
letting
there.
y'all know what
Legitimate
happened,
stats.
That's what it is. Just letting y'all know what happened. And it wasn't like one of them games where they were trash. They were ranked top 10 in the state. Your boy just had to show out. Sean, you know how it is.
You got the video?
You know how it is.
You got
they
the
didn't really
video?
have a whole lot of video back then. Hey, but they still got record books. We still got record books. Hey, back then they had the wide shot. I mean, you can't tell nobody from anybody.
Oh, yeah, you
Hey,
can say that was me.
True story. We had dudes on our team using highlights of each other because you couldn't tell who anybody was. Using highlights of each other to send into their recruits.
But guys, walk me through a Friday. Walk me through a Friday right now in Liberty-Eylau, because I was just talking to your coach and Earl and those guys. The community has gotten behind y'all so tough right now. So walk me through a Friday at Liberty-Eylau. Is it a little different this year?
It's turned like it's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So we ready to ball out. So we were just anticipating Friday, 7:30. We ready.
Yeah.
We lit all day.
All day in class.
In class. It's hard for us to control. You can't bring us down because we so uplifted and we ready to move on.
Yeah.
So that's the vibe for the whole Friday.
Michael, what is going to be the biggest thing you're going to be looking for on the defensive side of the ball with this Van team? They run the ball really well. It's the quarterback that's the dual threat quarterback that really makes a difference. Is there anything you're going to be doing different Friday night?
Honestly, we plan to, blitz me, but not as much. I'm going to, play back a little bit. So if they try to pass the ball, I should get more picks this game. So
there's a lot of weather coming in the forecast. I mean, heavy rain. I was talking to Coach. I really think that's going to play in y'all's advantage.
Yeah.
Until I heard you had 17 picks. I don't know how I don't know that. Nick's supposed to tell me this stuff, so I know everything. 17 picks. I didn't know nothing about that. Yeah. I thought y'all had about 10 of them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I thought we must have been missing some
stats
somewhere.
It's 15 picks, 17 forced turnovers.
Okay.
But still, 15 is you're 2 away from that 17.
And a third of those have been returned for touchdowns?
Yeah. I promise you. I've seen them all.
Legitimate defense over there in the Liberty-Eylau.
Real talk.
So how does this Van team, some of y'all watched them, how do they compare? They compare to anybody you've played so far that you'd put them against? Because they're a really, really, really good football team, right?
Yeah. I can say everything they do is smooth. Like, really you got to look at them for yourself.
Yeah.
So we try to prepare to be ready to go against that and stop whatever they have. So
I want to say we compared them last year to Henderson. I mean, we haven't really seen them. We haven't seen a team like them during this year because we didn't play Henderson this year. So I really couldn't compare them to anybody.
One question for you guys: is there a anticipation for that game since those guys were the guys that put you out the playoffs last season?
Yeah.
Are you looking for is it kind of a revenge game or something like that?
It is for everybody. It is.
Understood.
Well, y'all have something working for y'all. I'll let y'all in on a little Liberty-Eylau history. If it does rain and it's a torrential downpour, 2010 there was a torrential downpour, and a very, very good Pleasant Grove team came into Harris Field, and I will say I'm still taking that loss pretty hard these days.
The Mud Bowl.
Is that the one where Trey went for like 300 and one half of football?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Mud Bowl, man.
The Mud Bowl.
I love Trey talking about his high school days. You know what's crazy? So, like, with our marketing company, we deal with some professional athletes. And you know what? None of them ever talk about what they did in college. They don't talk about what they did in the NFL. Oh, it's always, man, in high school. Trey, hey. Trey's got all these accolades. He told me one time, he's like, dude, I would give – was it Trey or LaMichael? I think it was Trey. He was like, dude, I have all these college accolades, and I would give all of them up to have a state championship in high school. He said it just means more. Like when you go to the next level, you have less friends. And when you get to the professional level, you have no friends. You know, he said you're just a bunch of guys coming together to get paid.
And speaking of those guys, how do you guys feel like coming in these guys' footsteps? You know, you have from Pleasant Grove, you have like a Landon Jackson. You know, that's what that team's looking up to him right now. Yeah. Well, you guys have a Trey Carson. You guys have a LaMichael James. Mm-hmm. Does that mean anything to you guys on a Friday night when y'all strapping it up that those guys put on those colors before you?
It means a lot because for them to actually like leave a legacy at Liberty-Eylau, we try to follow behind that and keep it pushing. So they're like role models, so you got to follow behind them.
Michael, I hadn't even talked to you. We have your cutout. It should be ready this week.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposed to look super fly. I hadn't seen it yet. I've been on them like, hey, guys, season's about halfway over. Y'all are going to get these things to me or what? You know? They said they've cut them out like 3 different times. They just hadn't been perfect. They said they wanted it to be perfect. So,
okay.
Hopefully it'll be done by Friday. I'll shoot you a picture of it.
Okay.
You got anything else, Nick?
That's it, man. I'm giving you guys good luck, all the best wishes. I will be out of town this weekend, so I won't get to see you guys play.
Where are you going this weekend?
I'm going to Colorado.
You did tell me that.
Yeah.
You did tell me that.
Take me with you, buddy.
What are you doing in Colorado?
I always, I just got engaged, so I'm going to go have a little engagement.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks for the invite, man. I appreciate that.
Sir.
I guess since you're going there, I ain't got to buy you nothing.
I'll take a spot. Don't worry.
I give great wedding gifts, but not if I'm not invited.
Oh, you'll be invited to the wedding.
Don't even worry about it now.
I couldn't invite you to the trip,
don't even worry about it now. Anyways, guys, hey, Michael, we have a commercial coming up you're going to be in. We haven't even told you about it yet. Hey, it's going to be super fly. Hey, just wait. Your boy done thought it out. It's going to be fun. Anyway, let's do this. Let's take a quick break, and we will be right back.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
we were back and we're live. Y'all quit playing jokes. Cameraman Brian Bolt back on. Nick Reed. You know they tricked me the other day into calling you Jaden.
Who said that?
We were talking on the show. Have you not seen the segment yet? You don't watch our show? All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to start calling you Jaden then. But they threw Jaden up there, and instead of saying JJ, I just had to read it like it was on the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Like Jaden Henry. Even after I was like, who's that? I ain't never heard you call anything but JJ.
Man, I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, you talked to the producer about that. Man, Cal Jones on. I got your MVP stuff with me. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Week 4 MVP. Cal Jones, Defensive Player of the Week. What, had 3 interceptions in that Atlanta game?
Yes, sir.
Got you some helmet stickers. I ain't forget about you. Got you a helmet sticker too, dog. Got something else for you, though. We partnered up with I've been meaning to give this to you, dog.
I appreciate
for a while. Here's yours. We partnered up with Smallwoods out of Longview, Texas. They hook us up our MVPs with basically poster stuff of your game, man.
Looks
Pretty
good.
fly. Put it in your room. Send us a picture of it. We'll put it on the game day page. Congratulations. You don't have to hold it up the entire time. But man, JJ, tell us about this season, dude. Y'all are rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we were ready. We was ready before the season started though. We was the underdogs already, so that's when we came in this season on our mind.
Cal, going into this game, I heard 17 forced turnovers, 15 interceptions. You're accounting for 5 of them. A third of the turnovers being returned for touchdowns. That is unbelievable stats.
Yes, sir. We just keep doing it. We work and work. Our key word is raid. Coach Gomez says.
I like that Coach Gomez dude.
Yes, sir.
I like him a lot. I don't know him, but he just looks like I'd like him.
Yeah. Well, you've been on the team, obviously 4 years now. So you've been through the trials and tribulations that's been going on in Liberty-Eylau. So talk to us now about how it feels being around campus, being in the community. Now that you guys are kind of turning that corner.
I mean, like last year when it first started, we was coming in off of a 0-10 season, so I was kind of nervous being my first year on varsity. But like Damien and them was telling me, just calm down, it'll come. And this year I'm kind of more comfortable, so everything I already got a year under my belt, so everything just easing down. And this year just my junior year, so everything coming together right now.
Yeah, offense is looking good. Defense has incredible stats. What's it going to take to knock off a top 10 team in the state this week?
Basically, just control the running game, basically. Then our second day will do the work and control the passing game. Short yardage.
We talked about this last couple segments. It's supposed to be bad weather coming in on Friday and like a ton of rain. And if that actually happens, how's that going to affect Liberty-Eilau's passing game?
It ain't at all.
You don't think rain's going to affect the passing game at all, Jay?
He said he can sling it when it's wet.
Yeah, in fourth quarter when that ball weighs an extra 3 pounds.
Been there, done that.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
All right.
That's what I like to hear.
You know what they have now though that we didn't have? Have you like actually held one of these footballs? What are the laces aren't like leather like they used to be. They're rubber.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going.
You just know you can sling it, huh?
Yeah, all I know is an old football, I could throw one in about 40 yards. One of these new footballs, I might get 60 out of them. That might be somewhat capped, but I can for sure get 50.
Big facts, man. But we're super excited about what's going on in Liberty-Eylau right now. You guys, like what he said, you guys are killing it on defense, but you're the quarterback, you're the offensive guy, man. So talk to me about a little bit what's changed over the last year.
I mean, like, really nothing. We just last year our team wasn't all in. Basically, we had some that wasn't all locked in on football. But this year, we're keeping the team together. We having all kinds of different meetings as a team group meeting. We have some on Thursdays and Fridays to keep the team together. So I feel like we more becoming more of brothers this year than we was last year. So that's really making the team a whole lot different from last year.
How much more fun is football this year?
I don't know, man. It's still fun, though.
So how is it with Coach Davis? I mean, talking with him, he seems like a guy that you just want to play for. I mean, how has he changed the culture since he's been here? And, I mean, what's changed, throughout the last couple years with you guys?
We already know Coach Davis ain't going for nothing, so
He don't give you any slack, does he?
Nah, he on
Hey,
our head.
I've been over there before and just turned and walked out. I was like, today's not the day. I'll come come over here another day.
Yeah.
Say what's up to him.
So is it because Coach Davis is so hard on y'all, or is it because y'all tripping all the time? Which one is it?
I don't know, kind of some of both.
Yeah, 50-50 on that one.
Yeah.
Kelsey, you're playing both sides of the ball this year.
Yes, sir.
I saw you in some slot sets. You're playing safety quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
Like, you're all over the field, man. Like, do you ever come off?
I come off on kick return, and yeah, that's about it.
You do all this stuff, and they won't put you on kick return.
Yeah.
The man's got to rest.
I guess you're right.
He got to rest sometimes.
JJ, I heard you have the largest helmet in the state of Texas. Is that true?
Extra large plus.
I didn't even know they made a helmet that big.
Man, I didn't need it. But no.
Your head doesn't look like it's that big.
It's the hair.
It's the
I
hair.
know,
It's
but
the
I
hair.
mean,
So you
Even-
telling me
even
that
with-
Coach Davis ordered you a
No,
big helmet
they didn't
instead of
order.
telling you to cut the hair?
you couldn't order that helmet. They had to go find it somewhere. Dude,
Yeah.
that is a huge helmet. Most people wear a medium. Large is, you have a big head, you wear a large. He's wearing 3 times bigger than that. He can't get a concussion. With all the padding in his hair he's got.
Yeah. They got to hit him right in the front. They got to hit him right in the front. Right in the forehead to give him a concussion.
They give you a hard time over there about your helmet?
Nah, not no more. It was in 7th and 8th grade. I was the only person on the team with a black helmet. It was just big.
They couldn't find a white one that big. So they had to buy a
That's
black
funny.
one.
Man.
That is funny.
I tell JJ I don't like us talking about as big as head is.
What size helmet do you wear?
Medium.
A medium.
Most
okay.
people wear a medium, I'm telling you. Hey, you got a big head. Wear that.
He didn't have
That is a big helmet. You're going to have to bring this thing up here next time.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, it'll stretch from cup to cup.
Does it look? I was just about to ask. Does it look like if I set it up on the table, am I gonna know it's a bigger helmet, or are we just talking crazy?
I don't know. I ain't never seen one that big.
I didn't know they made one that big.
Look regular.
It looked regular.
That's what I
Until you put your head in it, it's like bobblehead.
Could Trey's head fit in it?
Yeah, most definitely.
But being on the team this year without your brother, your brother was a running back last year, correct?
Yeah.
Being on the team this year without your brother, is that a little different? Is that a little hard for you, or you're big brother now?
No, I'm big brother now. I was big brother last year. It was just last year. I don't know. I'm really glad I don't play with him no more. We argued every day at practice. It was like a brother argument though. So
Yeah.
I got tired of him. I'm glad he gone.
That's how I feel about Bolt sometimes. Mr. Absolutely down there. What y'all think about the Razorbacks?
Which one?
Yeah.
The university.
Oh, my bad. I forget.
The
I was like, what are y'all talking about? The University of Arkansas.
I don't know. I don't
Man, I
really
don't
watch.
like him. I don't like him.
You're a Longhorn. Yeah, you're a Longhorn. I've known Cal.
He's
I've
got
known
too
Cal
much.
since
He's got
he was about 4 or 5
He's got
years
too much
old.
ammo right now to be talking crazy about. They are pretty good this year.
Yeah, they are. They got a big QB that runs it downhill all the time.
Yeah. Y'all think he's a Heisman candidate?
Nah. I don't know.
Oh,
He
I don't
might.
know. Well, why can't we put the camera on Brian right now?
I want to ask you guys this too, because I know you guys both play a little QB. Cal, you play a lot of positions. What's the film study like for you guys?
Like,
Well, we QB, so we go together.
yeah, me and him, we really, when the season first started, me and Kyle, we both didn't even go to fourth. Well, we went to fourth period, but we didn't go to fourth period. We was in the locker room just watching film together, just watching the team we was playing. We watched them from YouTube to Huddle to Max Prep, just watching. That's a QB thing, though. So
That's huge because
Some
a lot
people
of
don't
high
understand it. It's a QB thing.
a lot of high school players, though, they skip out on the film study. And when I start seeing teams, turn around from previous years, I just start thinking, maybe these kids are getting in the film room. So I'm glad to hear that from you guys.
Yes, sir.
sure.
Well, guys, man, we appreciate y'all being on. Congratulations on your MVP award.
sir. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Smallwoods again. You can put your poster up again. This is the time you can hold it up there. Man acted like he was going to hold it the entire show. So, shout out to Smallwoods, made right in Longview, Texas. You can go to smallwoodhome.com if you want to order them. They're actually really affordable, but they hook us up with these. So, appreciate them. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being on. Let's do this. Let's take a quick break, and we'll have cheerleaders on.
All right, we're back at Walk-Ons. It's Wednesday, and we are now with the best group of the evening. We had the Leopard cheerleaders with us. Girls, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. We're going to start right here to my left. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn. I'm a senior, and I graduated in 2022.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm a senior, and I also graduated in 2022.
Hi, my name is Kamari. I'm a sophomore.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Kaylin. I'm a sophomore, and I graduated in 2024.
All right. Well, we appreciate you ladies for being with us. And so let's just jump right into it. What's your favorite part about Friday night football?
Fourth quarter.
Yes.
The
Fourth
band,
quarter.
yeah,
So-
that's when the band.
Okay, so I want to get into this a little bit. Make sure your mic. You're talking so quiet we can't even hear you. Make sure you got your mic up. There you go. Okay. So every cheerleader we have up here, doesn't matter what school they're with. I mean, the Texarkana schools, surrounding area, anybody we have up here. When I ask that question, all of them say fourth quarter. Tell me why.
The band.
Yeah, because
Yes.
that's when the band plays. Like, there's no cheering, chanting. It's just all band.
Yes.
So y'all enjoy the part of the when you don't get to cheer.
Yeah.
No, we're not saying that.
We're not saying. We're just saying like we like the band the most because that's when we get to like
Yeah.
dance and really
Mhm.
like
And if
So the band, they only get hyped up during the fourth quarter. They're like calm the rest of the game, and then they get
They play the entire quarter.
yes, pretty much.
okay. Okay.
Especially
yeah.
like if you're winning in this fourth quarter, and the band's playing.
Yeah,
just
everybody
like,
hype in
Yeah,
the
it's like really
crowds,
hype.
So y'all trying to get hyped up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
So, how's the LE band?
Oh, it's
They're really good.
They're pretty good?
In my opinion,
The
I
best
think.
band in
yeah, I
town.
was about to
Yeah.
say. In my opinion, we the best.
What's your favorite song they play? Do they have like songs that y'all like to dance to, or certain ones? What's your favorite ones?
Mine
I don't know.
BTTU.
I like all of them.
Yes. Same.
It's what?
BTTU.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but is it a song? Like, is it a song on the radio, or is it like something they do, or?
Isn't it back that thing up? Yeah.
Oh, well, see, you could have said that. Talking about BTTU,
Well,
I
that's
didn't
what
know.
they
I didn't
call
know
it.
what that was. I know what back that thing up is. That was back in my day.
I'm not back in your day.
But so fourth quarter's y'all's favorite part. Do y'all do pep rallies every week, or just for certain
No, sir.
games?
Nah, some games.
Okay, so have y'all had one so far this year?
No, not yet. We have one next week though.
Okay, so next week, what's coming next week?
We got a dance. for
So is it
y'all.
homecoming, or
No,
what?
that was last week.
Okay, last week. So what's the reason for the pep rally?
Just because we haven't had one in a while, and we just want to like, get everybody ready for
Get
the
everybody
game.
pumped up. Okay, all right. And so as a cheerleader, what's your favorite part of the pep rally?
When we dance.
Yeah,
you
when we
dance.
get to like show off what we've been working on.
But y'all
for a
get to
long
be
time.
a part of most of the pep rally, right? Aren't y'all a
Yeah.
big part of the
The
pep
entire
rally?
pep rally.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I thought. So y'all get to do y'all like the dance part the best. They turn the music on, let y'all dance instead of kind of cheer.
Yeah.
Y'all like
We
the
like
dance
both.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, she's trying to be all proper and everything. Oh, we like both. This, that. Everybody else is like, we like the dance. So, okay. So, I think y'all have had 4 games so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's been the most fun that y'all have had? Which game, I guess, has been the funnest?
I like the last game we had.
Yeah,
last
it was
week.
really good.
it was
That was a
fun.
good one.
They did
It
well.
was.
So was it a close game, or what made it so?
No,
what made it so
not
fun?
They
'Cause
blew
we were-
them out.
Because we
Oh, y'all
beat
blew
them
them out.
so bad.
Y'all blew
Yeah.
them out. I got you. So, as a cheerleader, I'm glad you said that. Do y'all like the games where they're really close and like intense, or do y'all like the games where y'all just blow folks out? So it's not so serious, you know.
I like it when it's intense, like because it gets the crowd up and
The
like
close games?
Yeah.
So have y'all been having some pretty big crowds out there? Or good people showing up?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially the Friday game.
Yeah,
Yeah?
like last week, it's a 3-hour
I
game.
said
Like,
Friday.
it's like 3 hours away, and it was like a lot of people there for 3 hours away. So I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Well, the more the football team wins, the more it's going to be show up and watch y'all. So are y'all prepared to step your game up just a little bit, or are y'all already that good?
Oh, we're already there.
Yeah.
We're already there.
I figured. So y'all have a coach. Who's your coach?
Miss Webb.
Denise Webb.
Denise Webb.
Yes.
Okay, Denise Webb.
The
Shout
government.
out to Miss Webb.
Yes, the government.
And so that's right. So what does she do that y'all like so much? I mean, how is she as a coach? Now, don't say nothing bad because she may go back and watch this. But, talk a little bit about her. She's not here with us tonight, so let's talk a little bit about her.
I like the fact that she doesn't let us just go out there and do anything. She's gonna make sure it's
Yeah.
done right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she knows y'all are representing not only the school, but, cheerleaders that have come before y'all, all the women that now are grown and got kids and everything. Y'all are going to be there one day, and y'all are going to look back and say, I remember when I cheered, and I hope those girls now carry the class that we did, So I get it with the cheerleaders. Y'all want to keep the class going on.
Yes,
So what's the hardest part about Ms. Webb?
She's a little rough on you. Like,
She's
if you don't know your
She's straightforward.
She'll tell you like it is.
Yeah,
she's like Coach Davis.
Yeah.
So she'll get on you.
Like, if you've been practicing something for like a whole week, and then she says, "Okay, I'm gonna watch y'all," and then you don't know your stuff, she's gonna tell you
Call
about
you
it.
out. It's very blunt.
She get on you pretty hard.
Yes.
She yell and scream.
I wouldn't say she
No,
screamed or nothing.
doesn't
She
yell
just
or
like,
scream.
you should know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
I got you. So do you like that, or I know you said you did because
because that keeps our team together.
Yeah, it
and
makes us
stuff.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less sloppy and stuff.
Well, good. So we're looking forward to seeing y'all in the upcoming games. Still got a little over half of the season left, and so what are y'all looking forward to most coming up the rest of the season?
Winning.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, winning.
So you think the team's pretty good this year?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yes.
I think they are too. Who's
Yeah,
your
really.
favorite player? Now look,
You
y'all
look
can't
so
all
bad.
say the same boy now.
Okay, I'll go first because I already know. My boyfriend, his name's Peyton Page. He's number 52.
Okay. Now you can't say Peyton Page. Who's your dad playing?
I'd probably say my cousin Keontae Feathers.
Okay. What about you?
Nobody.
She likes the whole team. Not in a bad way. Come on now. We're just
we
talking
all
about
like the
favorite
whole
players.
team. Yeah,
I
but
know.
yeah.
You got a favorite player you want to shout out?
No, sir, I do not.
No boyfriend out there?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. I just know you girls, y'all's boyfriends would just love for y'all to shout them out, so I just wanted to give y'all some time to shout them out. So, next game's coming up Friday. Have y'all prepared anything new, or do y'all have any surprises that's going to come out, or y'all just normal stuff?
As far as us?
Yeah.
Our dance. So we're talking.
I thought it was next week.
You said
that
next
is
week or
next
this
week.
week?
Yeah, this coming week. I'm sorry. This week.
nothing.
Yeah. So nothing new, but next week we can look for a new dance coming out.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be at home?
Yes.
All right. So you heard it here first. A big new dance coming out by the Leopard Cheerleaders next week. And so, well, ladies, look, we appreciate you for coming by and taking time out of your Wednesday to talk with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And so we're going to end the show right now with the Leopard Cheerleaders. And so we'll be right back here next Wednesday with some more walk-ons action for local Texarkana Gameday football action. And so go and like the Texarkana Gameday Facebook page. Also download the new Texarkana Gameday app. And so, ladies, we appreciate you. Look forward to another win by the Leopards this Friday. All right. And so we'll see you here next time right here.